Bears about to set up to win the game-winning field goal. Packers about to get their 10-game win streak snapped against the Bears. The kick. It's blocked! It's blocked! Unbelievable.
Green Bay survives.
Unbelievable. Packers win 20-19 off of a blocked kick by second-year player Carl Brooks. Unbelievable. Carl Brooks just blocked a game-winning field goal kick. Packers win 11 straight against the Chicago Bears. Unbelievable. What a fucking game. Man, Packers did not deserve to win that one. It felt like the Bears were going to win the whole time. You know, going into this game, it felt like Green Bay was talking way too much for my liking, to the point that Keyshawn Nixon and Xavier McKinney just not necessarily going super crazy with the shit talk, but it just, like I said, way more than for my liking. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. Just what a fucking game that was. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. Jordan Love, 13 for 17. Only 17 passes thrown all game. 13 for 17, 261 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and that interception was absolutely brutal in the red zone. Green Bay is absolutely sucking in the red zone. Threw an awful, awful ball. Tucker Kraft wide open. Don't know if he gets the first down or scores there, but just make the throw and give your guy a chance. Tucker Kraft absolutely great with the yards after the catch. Horrible ball by Love. His struggles continue with throwing interceptions. Every single game, he's thrown an interception. He could become better. He could be great next year. But as of right now, the Green Bay Packers have overpaid for him, unfortunately. And he could change it around, but this might be the guy. This might be who he is. But it's such a weird game, you know, and a game where the Bears have 13 minutes more time of possession. Green Bay lost the turnover battle. 17 passes thrown. You know, Josh Jacobs, 18 for 76, who I thought was an absolute dog today running the football, but still didn't feel like it was enough runs for him. Chicago kind of hunkered down on Josh the last couple of plays, but 8 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Josh Jacobs is the fucking real deal, and I absolutely love that guy. His running style is so beautiful in this offense. And speaking of the offense, credit to the offensive line. Held the Bears to only 1 sack today. Absolutely beautiful. I think they lead the league in least amount of sacks allowed. You'd like to see that turn into Love not throwing interceptions, but credit to the offensive line, especially having first-round pick Jordan Morgan go back to the IR this year, for them to only hold this Chicago Bears defense, which is very impressive, to 1 sack. Absolutely love that. Christian Watson, God bless you, man. My man. 4 catches, 150 yards, a 60-yard bomb at the end by Jordan Love. And Christian Watson just absolutely came to fucking play today. It was between Christian Watson, Josh Jacobs, and Carl Brooks, the only guys that came to play today, and this offensive line. But, man, 4 catches, 150 yards. What a fucking day. This is why you draft a Christian Watson on this team, because he is dynamic. They need to give him more targets. They need to at least get him like 6 targets a game, at least. This guy's awesome. And again, this kind of goes to how the Green Bay season has gone. Early on, it was the Jaden Reed story all day long. Then the Romeo Doubs incident happens, and he comes back, and he absolutely balls out for a game. Now you got Christian Watson getting 150 yards, his career high. absolutely great game by him. Josh Jacobs, 4 catches, 58 yards, great on him. Jaden Reed, 2 catches today for 23 yards and a touchdown. And that touchdown catch by Jordan Love absolutely did what his mentor Aaron Rodgers did. Chicago's running their guys, in substitutions on defense, and was able to get that 12th man call and threw an absolute dart for Jaden Reed. Absolutely beautiful play there, so I give him credit for that. Other than that, the rest of the team didn't really do much. Romeo Doubs only had 1 catch for 17 yards. That was a big starter in the game, but was awfully quiet after he dropped that second ball. It didn't really go his way too much. Chris Brooks, the second string running back, had 2 catches for 13 yards. And if you were telling me, Love would have only 17 passes, 13 completions, and none of them were to Dontavian Wicks, who had 0 catches, and Tucker Kraft had 0 catches, I thought for sure we would have lost this game. And it just felt like, I give credit where credit's due. Chicago played their fucking ass off today. They played with a different spirit, especially offensively, after firing Shaden Waldron, the offensive coordinator, and I can't recall the dude's name, but the old Panthers offensive coordinator now calling the plays. The offense looked way different for Chicago. Caleb Williams looked on point today, 23 for 31, 231 yards, 95 quarterback rating. DeAndre Swift had a nice game, 14 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown. Odunze, 6 catches, 65 yards. Moore, 7 catches, 62 yards. Allen, 4 catches, 41 yards. Cole Kmet, 3 catches, 42 yards. The offense looked a lot better than what it had previously been under Shane Waldron, and they were definitely on point. It was a frustrating game because, Chicago, of course, they weren't going to punt balls away and kick field goals. They were going to go for every 4th down, and they pretty much, it was like 2 or 3 of them they converted. It was just so frustrating. And, as a Packers fan, watching your defense just give up these 4th down plays, Caleb, if it was Caleb running the ball or if him, making a nice pass, Caleb Williams had like 60 yards rushing at one point in the first half. Just absolute fucking kryptonite as a Packers fan, watching a quarterback just run all over us. Like, if the Bears are cursed, at beating the Green Bay Packers, well, the Packers' curse is fucking running quarterbacks just absolutely destroy us every single fucking time. And it was so frustrating. I thought the defense played well, ish. They held Chicago only 3 points in the first quarter, but it was just an on-off day. But it felt like Jeff Hafley made adjustments at halftime and made, that got players in position to make plays, especially that last drive where, Caleb Williams and company is running all the way, running down the field. But prior to converting fucking first downs on third and 19, Rashawn Gary finally had a sack. Brenton Cox Jr., who finally got some play time this season, was inactive all season. A undrafted second-year guy from Florida, who really stood out in training camp, finally got some playing time due to Preston Smith not being on the team anymore. He got a sack today, which was absolutely beautiful. Caleb Williams rolling out, doing the Aaron Rodgers handoff fake to ultimately get slammed down by Brenton Cox Jr. for like a 6-yard sack. That was beautiful. And TJ Slayton also got a nice sack today. So that was 3 for the Packers. So, nice to see the defense get some pressure today, even though they really just didn't feel like they got the 2 sacks on the final drive. But, man, you just would like to see more. Lucas Van Ness looking like a bust, as the 13th overall pick. Quay Walker absolutely shouldn't be on this. He should be benched, no doubt. No doubt about it. He under pursuits all the time, and he's not making the right decisions as what you need from a middle linebacker. I mean, clear as day, the 39-yard run by DeAndre Swift for a touchdown. Just watch that play in slow motion. Quay Walker just undercuts it to the point where he is out of the play. Whereas if he just exceeds the run play, it's like maybe a 5-yard gain by DeAndre Swift. But no, he absolutely he goes way inside, and then ultimately it leads to a 39-yard rushing touchdown by DeAndre Swift. Absolutely garbage shit. But man, I just can't. I'm so happy the way Christian Watson came to play today. Jordan Love made a lot of ugly throws once again, but credit to him, he still tries his best and gives his players a chance to help him out. And Christian Watson made such a huge play today on a deep ball. That was like 40-yard play, and not even including that 60-yard play at the bottom, but 60-yard play, final point of the game. But there was a point in the game where, Packers were down 14-19, 4th and goal at the 5, and Matt LaFleur decides to punch it in, tries to go for it on 4th and goal at the 5. But I was screaming at the TV. I'm like, just kick the field goal. Then you're only down by 2 points. Then you get the ball back and you try to kick the game-winning field goal. Now, I get it to the point where, Chicago has been going for it on 4th down every single play and converting. So I'm thinking Matt, as a head coach, doesn't want to be that guy to, I just want to fucking try not to lose this game. I want to go for it and respond, because he even mentioned that he didn't have a lot of possessions in this game. So you got to be critical when you get your chances. But man, that 4th down play was so ugly, and then to get stopped at the 1-yard line, just absolutely fucking brutal shit. It just felt like the Bears were gonna win the whole time. Hated it. But man, that fucking throw by Love and Watson, unbelievable. It's just absolutely fucking craziness. Oh man, I don't even know how to feel. Xavier McKinney led the team in tackles, 9 total tackles with 6. Carrington Valentine also had 9 total tackles, with 4 being solo tackles. Felt like towards the end, they were just picking on Valentine all day. Caleb Williams going to Allen and Moore. It's clear. Jair Alexander came into the game today as questionable, having 2 or 3 weeks off. Basically was out by the end of the first quarter, and you didn't really see him for the rest of the game. Just ugly shit. If he wasn't healthy enough, just don't play the man. Just don't play the man, because we need him healthy, because it's clear as day. This defense looks horrible without him. Again, he brings so much to pass coverage for this team. We need him healthy, and we need him back, because the way we play today, we're not going to be able to beat the San Franciscos of next week. We're not going to beat Detroit, who absolutely shit-pounded the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're not going to be able to beat the Minnesota Vikings that also won today to improve to 8-2. It's just absolutely, we need our pass rush to fucking step up. We need Quay Walker benched, in my opinion. We need more snaps for Edgerrin Cooper, Eric Wilson, Isaiah McDuffie. Less plays for Quay Walker, because he's just not the guy. And I love the guy coming out of the draft. Like, I literally have his jersey right here. I want him to be a good player, but he is clear as day showing me that he's just not the guy. Man, I can't believe they just won this game off of a blocked fucking kick. I thought Kyron Santos, most reliable kicker ever. Oh my gosh. Carl fucking Brooks. Unbelievable shit. 11 in a row. Going into the season, I thought something's got to give with this rivalry. I thought the Bears would win one of these and the Packers would win the other. I don't think the Bears or the Packers were going to sweep this series this year, but man, everything felt like Chicago was going to win this game at Soldier Field. And the fact that Green Bay came to win, man, you don't apologize for wins. Unfucking believable. What a game. We're on to fucking the San Francisco 49ers this year, and we know what they did to the Packers last year. They ended their season, and they've just been a fucking pain for the past 5 years. Time to fucking piss pound these guys. Get healthy and fucking piss pound these guys, because they're coming into Lambeau. Let's fucking kill these guys. Unbelievable game. man, so many areas they need to get better in, but Love is continually shooting us in the foot with an interception. Every single game he's throwing an interception. But man, this team, they could be good. They could be fucking real good. Man. Can't be upset about beating the Bears. Absolutely love it. I live for these games. I'll say it again. You know, my two favorite games of all time is obviously that I watched was the Super Bowl win. It's tied between the Super Bowl against the Steelers or the game previous, the NFC Championship against the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. It's my 1A and 1B favorite games. Absolutely love those. You know, this rivalry means so much to me, and to get 11 in a row, and the longest active streak in this rivalry ever was done today. Fucking love it. But 3 keys to this victory: Josh Jacobs. I'll say 4 keys: Josh Jacobs, the offensive line, Carl motherfucking Brooks, and Christian Watson. Christian fucking Watson. I'm so happy for that guy. Man, what a fucking victory. Thank you guys for watching these videos. If you want to do me a monster favor, like this video, leave a comment down below. What was your favorite play of the game? And if you want to follow me on X, I'll leave my username in the description. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll be making another video after San Francisco, so thank you for watching and stay tuned.